of the morning. King of Quepos. Huh? Oh, what is this? That was a good smart play. Oh, liquid death. Yeah. All right. Because I drank it. I drink it all the time. It's delicious water.
Oh yeah, that stuff's good.
Straight from the Lord's ceiling. How you doing? The lights on, man, dude? Everybody see that? Oh, we gotta get it going, man. This is it. This is the first time y'all seen it, huh? Gotta get the lights on over there somewhere. We still got more mats in case we might need some, but we think this is gonna be enough for the people that we have. I don't know how much this is total, but we have about 2,000 square feet that we bought and brought down here, or shipped down here through trial and much error. They're here, and we're here and excited. Sometimes I want to cry because we're here and we did it.
And light.
All right, let me get some stuff laid out, rash guard. Foxhound fuel, baby. I drink it because it keeps me feeling good. That's what it is. You can get some Foxhound fuel, stay hydrated. Pre, intra, and post-workout hydration is super important, especially somewhere like this where it's gonna be humid and we'll be out here for a couple hours at a time. Executing the plan on this was a huge thing for us. When we first started out, we didn't even know what we needed to do. But somewhere along the way, while we were climbing up the mountain, we were able to figure out the things that we needed to put everything we had in place. And now with the work that we've done up to this point, it should all be gravy from here on out. There's some more people coming here. Day one, I was really nervous coming into it, having so many people coming in that I respected as competitors and also coaches. I wanted to make sure I brought forth my best techniques and teaching strategies and style, but then also, making sure that when we went out to roll that I could, present myself and roll well enough with everybody that was there that it would be, a competitive but also fun training environment.
You already know what's up. The B's are up, boys. In Costa Rica. Dream No You Can, 2021. What's good? Glad to have you.
What's up, dog? I'm digging that Braves 10th Planet.
It's pretty dope.
Dude, one of the sickest rash guards. That is pretty sick.
I'm pretty big fan.
Strong work, my friend. It wasn't too bad. We goes dark. We were all taking turns. We were taking turns trying to keep each other awake.
I don't know if y'all should make brave the drive, and then we're in the middle of a flight, and this shit is shaking. It's storms underneath.
Who's that? It's Palabra.
Mercury.
Mercury. It's just a tiny jet. Just a tiny jet.
Hey.
This was so my TikTok. It's not gonna end too good for you. Everybody, bathroom really quick or whatever. We'll get started in just a second. I think everybody's here now.
He's really good.
Richard, you think I can kick that? I think so.
Matt, are you growing your hair back out?
I actually just got a haircut yesterday.
Thanks for noticing.
No big deal.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm glad to be in Costa Rica.
Thinking you could use a little touch up.
You thinking about getting a haircut soon? You like shape up a little bit. I actually got my first pedicure yesterday too.
Man, y'all were really bored in the airport, weren't
Yeah, this sweet little lady did. Sweet little Asian lady.
And we found a haircut spot.
I saw y'all like chilling out, bro.
At the airport?
No.
Well, we were going to, and then we like sat down. Everything was like $1,200 to eat a quesadilla. So we were just like, all right, catch this Uber out of here. See y'all at 8 p.m.
Like $60 for a quesadilla.
So
and, like,
y'all
my
left
first
the airport?
margarita.
Yeah, we were
Back.
super salty because we were gonna be here at 2 p.m. and in Birmingham, the freaking button on the door jammed.
That's so.
I
No,
saw
that's
Steve
we
and I
were
was like,
having
the
coffee.
button
We're like,
broke.
man, that's gonna be a good day today. And then it's like canceled, delayed, can't make it.
Baby,
hey,
we're
man.
in paradise. We did it.
Fuck it, baby, we gotta go back to work.
He even left his phone at
I
the
left my phone
hotel
at the hotel.
to go get
I was
coffee.
like,
He's
"Have
like,
coffee this morning."
we're here, it's breezy.
Nothing to worry about. I guess really quick, we gotta do these kind of things when we start these events. Just thank you guys for coming. This is really crazy to have this many people here. We started this idea. This is about as loud as I could talk, homie. That's all I got. We about 4 years ago on a family vacation. Like Mandy, my wife, we brought our 2 kids, and my cousin Kirby over there, who doesn't do any jiu-jitsu. He brought us down here. We were training. No, for real. And like without him, we wouldn't even did this. Like at the spot El Avion down here, we were having some coffee and like eating dinner, and I was like, man, it would be really cool to like be able to do jiu-jitsu stuff here and have like everybody come down and like do a camp or whatever, stuff like that. And it's just like, talking shit with your boys or whatever, kind of like dreaming big and stuff like that. And my friend Lorenzo, he's gonna be here soon. He was a blue belt at the time. He had like 12 of these kind of style mats where they're like the little 1/2-inch like puzzle mats. And we went and trained at the Salinas Hostel one time. It was like raining in there on us and stuff, but it was amazing, dude. It was like one of the best times I'd ever had. And so I was just like, man, we got to do this somehow, some way, like come back and get it going. So we made the first plan and it failed. Like we tanked. Everything just, nothing worked. We couldn't get it going. We had to reboot. And it went from trying to have an idea to where I just brought like 4 of the homies down here, 4 or 5 people who was here last time. They're not here right now. They'll be here tomorrow. They're coming in late, one of the other groups. And so we did it, was that 3 years ago or so, I guess? And so we did it then, pretty small. We did it on the same little small mats at the yoga studio or whatever. But then from there, we were like, all right, let's do it a little bit bigger. And then, so this is why we're not staying here, is because about 10 of us were gonna get this other house that we're staying at and just get some mats and just do it at this house, But COVID happened. We'd already paid like all these thousands of dollars for this stuff and tried to get it set up and going. So it was like, it's gonna fail again now. We tried again, and it's just gonna fail again. But we were lucky. They pushed out all the money to this year for everything. They held everything for us. We met some cool people. A lot of you guys came into my life somehow, some way in the last year through various relationships and stuff like that. It's just crazy how life works, man. It's really crazy how this shit works. I thank you so much, man. I'll start crying if I don't. I'm gonna open up with the first seminar. We'll have Kyle tomorrow. Kyle Chambers, if you guys don't know who he is. 10 Freaks, black belt, trains Oceanside. Really crazy, funky style. Complete opposite of what you're gonna get today. So he's a good friend of mine, one of my top training partners, and somebody that gave me like some of the hardest trouble I've ever had in the training room over and over and over. So I think it's gonna be fun to get to like sit down and like pick apart his style a little bit and try to take some of that stuff home with me. And then Wednesday is the day that we're gonna have like the waterfall tour, or just like a completely open day for you guys to do whatever you want. And then Thursday, Lindsay McCatherine, she'll teach that seminar. They're stuck. They're coming in sometime today as well. And then Friday we'll do another one, and I'll do the closing out ceremony, kind of seminar and stuff for everybody. But each night we want to kind of do an open mat if anybody's into it. Like we have the mats here and stuff, so like around 7-ish, it'll be dark. We'll come up here and hang out and train, do some rolling or whatever, and just kind of kick it or whatever. right? If you want to just come and hang out and watch, fine. You want to get some beer and come sit on the side of the mat. I'm okay with all that, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't get rowdy, right? We got some forces out here. Some of them lurking around. Say less. But let's just have a great time. That's the main thing I want. That's Lorenzo right here. That's my buddy I was talking about. He's our local connect. Man 120 at Surf School. He's gonna be the one that's hosting the waterfall tour and the surfing day. Good friend of mine. He's one of the guys that I met like on the first day that I was talking about when we were training out and stuff like that. So he'll be in here with us and stuff too. Come here, Zach. I'm just gonna have to beat you up. You're the most familiar body I have. This is my first blue belt. He's so fast. All right, hop on your back for me. And we'll go into like, I mean, you can go into different styles of the rope pass or different things like that. But today I want to get that locked down. Like I'm trying to stay super down with everything else, and the only thing that comes up is this leg. And I try to think about like flexing my butt, even though it's not so big. I try to use all I have to get under here, right? And like if he's really strong, he's like trying to move me around, and I'm trying to hold and we stay in this position for a little bit. That's why I'm having palms down. Okay, because if I'm hooked, a lot of times I get rolled by big strong dudes. Okay, but with my palms down, I can kind of not be tight and make like this W or whatever when my base is wider. Okay, heads down, lift, heel curl, and I'm both feet on this side. I don't want to leave this over here once I do all that work because he's just going to re-grab it. Okay, so lift, my weight's laying on him, right? I'm all on his body. Curl, up. Okay, and then now I'll go in step if I can get it. Okay, you guys may be able to do that a little bit quicker. My head stays down by his head. Okay, once I can do this, again, I'm just making it to where he can't move. If he wants to swivel his hips and stuff, right, I'm just kind of hanging on. And then now that's the time I felt it. Right here, my toes on the inside, this knee's pushing out, this knee comes up. I'm kind of like in that butterfly style mount a little bit. And this is where a lot of guys decide they may want to like hookah or bridge or whatever, and I just take mount from here. But if he's trying to be like a hard ass, I like split him. Boom. And now start driving on the car. Bam. I like that. There you go. That TP tiptoe walk up. And like in real time, like I was saying, I want my shoulder like driving.
There you go. We're just gonna go to the side. However you get out of it.
It's nothing. You tell him. You've seen this movie.
Yeah. Because that's what I would try to bridge.
Yeah.
So here, I can lift this up. Yep. Awesome.
See what I'm saying? It's harder. You can still do it, but that makes it a lot harder, right? But so you got to go in behind that the first time, and then it makes it super easy. So you're passing it when he still has to lock down. Like I said, which is what I do. I don't even have to leave it on most guys because I know how to bully my way through it, right? Yeah. And so that's fine. Just be prepared that if he like tweaks you a little bit, just reset or let him have the sweep. Got it. Yeah. Like if you make a mistake, it's better just to cut the home run. But once I get in here like this, I start like spider walking these hands up, and I get here. Okay? Once I'm cheek to cheek with him, I tell him how much I love him and how much we're gonna be here for a long time. And this is my favorite spot. And he's gonna be trying to like whip me up and like try to maybe get space in. If he keeps holding this lockdown though, he's slowly dying right there. Right? Once I get that play, this hip is light, and I let him kind of swivel my leg around unless they're starting to be like incredibly strong or whatever, and then I just let them sweep me. It beats that way. But now to here, I kind of sprawl this left knee down, which cuts the weight in, okay? And then I just lay myself on his side, okay? I'm not even squeezing yet, right? I'm just kind of sitting here, establishing position. He can bump. Oh. But a lot of times people tap like that. While I'm just sitting here thinking about my next move, I'm laying this. It takes 3 pounds of pressure on these carotid arteries. I got a lot more than that just laying on you when this arm's here and when my shoulder's here. Okay? Everybody here has got that much weight if you lay yourself in the right position. It's about being in the right position, right? If you're the squeeze man, squeeze them, dude. Squeeze them out. Go for it. That's not been my style, right? I blow my arms out. I'm not the most athletic dude all the time. Guys beat me when I go in there and just squeezing all hard, right? So when I take my time and I'm patient and I get into this position right here, if I have time, I don't need to lock my hands yet, right? And I'm laying all my body down onto that. And when I cut this hip down, I turn him in and I'm laying like straight down. Every time he exhales, I get heavier into this dude's diaphragm. Kicking his hip back like that makes him kind of be stretched out like this too, so he doesn't get as much breath in, right? So this becomes like a real serious attrition play on this dude without even locking my hands. Sprawl in and I'm laying on his side. Hold it for about a few seconds. If he doesn't tap, squeeze that bicep. Okay? Got it? Let's try to work this out. 1, 2, 1, 2. You're a good boy, Zach. That's a strike. On top, and I don't lose my position. And if they bridge and go one way, I take it back. If they bridge and go the other way, I've got that post. So they don't really get the oopas and stuff off of it. For sure. Like chest, like moving out side right there, and then everything's just coming down.
I think we're doing like a straight up no hands pass, like not the first part, yeah, where you lift it up.
Yeah, you can do whichever one you want, but yeah. Okay, so good. Knuckle her down a little bit. So that's why I meant by set yourself back, because if you're sitting too high, that's what it gets into right there. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yep, so like pull yourself as far down. I just mean all the way into her lap if I can. And I don't want to be, because if you're on her face, like I said, all the tough people that you know, they'll just sit here for a few minutes until you get tired.
Oh, and then you walk my hips back that way, so like flatten. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yep. Damn. Yeah. I know. That was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's more traditional ways. But you'd rather, if you can keep it, well, if you can keep it within control.
Like people that do this stuff. They're examples, right?
Get that gap. Yeah, that's the traditional.
I think I'm gonna teach this way now. He said it'll be better for reviews. You guys will like come this way. Right.
Get them views. That's what it's about.
Young Zach, my guy. Top UK in the world. Oh yeah, this guy's tired. Lay down, son. He's tired of my shit. He does this every day at school, so. As I can, I want my knee to be up like around his head. If my knee's lower, it's not gonna be as smooth. It's not gonna work as well, right? But if I can get my knee right here, I'm already in position for that back triangle. Because all I gotta do is get the bend of my knee over his shoulder and it should be a wrap, right? So sit it up, I pull him this way. See how that's right here? It comes over the top. Okay, you can go arm bars or whatever if that's something that you're into. I just like this back triangle a lot. We worked on it a lot this year at our school. And in and up, you know, figuring out a few plays. The triangle's a good one. The one I really like the most is like digging in. And like, I like to put my phone on his elbow and I just lay back. Let's spend about another 10 or 15 minutes maybe working on that, 10 or so, and then we'll get some rolls in before we break down for the first session, okay? Cool, thanks guys, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, I never had to deal with the short arm problem, man.
I know, right?
I was like, why don't you side choke it? It's right there.
No, right, exactly.
Combo right there.
In my weight class, I can't do it. But like if I'm rolling with smaller dudes, I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Okay, cool.
And it's shallow too, because you're just gonna use your blade, so you can go even more shallow.
Showed it to me.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I just don't get it. But he's fucking.
I do it for homie control too. We do homie control. That side choke is right there before you can go to gift wrap to the back. You know?
Yep, that's the same play.
I do the same thing here. People go there. I already have that S mount. I don't even let go of the grip. I just go a little bit more shallow so I can initiate my blade, and it's right there. You know? I like it.
Fuck yeah. Science. I need water. Teaching's hard. I was nervous. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the lesson, you know. It seems pretty basic, and there's a lot of black belts and higher level guys up in here, but some of the concepts are different. That's what I say all the time, right? Just because it's a head and arm or mount or no hands pass, it's like some of the process is different, and then that's why you go learn from other people besides maybe your one instructors, because you can pick up details, you know. I'm sure there'll be things people are going to show me here this week that are going to change the way that I do the game, so it's the best shit ever. He brought us up here and I was like, we couldn't. Yeah. Sold. What do I need to do? I'll figure it out from here. Yeah. Thank you.
Approval from the Ironclad crew?
Strong vibes. You don't know what you're missing. Get in the Dream Nookie Kit. Strong work, dude. Watch this on. Just drag me up.
No. He just did that because you were getting it on film. Jack Ryder.
Austin. So we met you out at the business seminar.
Yeah.
I guess as many as we can.
Lotus front roll. That's the rules. Oh, there we go. You got the full lotus. Here we go. I'll fake it.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this.
You can't set a timer and get in there yourself? Oh, I guess I could.
I feel like there's a tripod.
Yeah, with your shot. All right. Get your gang affiliations up.
Ready?
The vibe check, you know, day one was a big test to see how everything was going to work out in a lot of ways and see who was going to step up into what situations.
Gas me, dog.
That ain't gonna work, huh?
You gotta get that Foxhound fuel in.
Foxhound fuel. I drink it and I didn't cramp up, and we've been out here sweating. It's 100% humidity. It's like 80 degrees. If it wasn't for this Foxhound fuel, I would be dead right now.
It's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
It's got what plants crave, electrolytes. How you feel about Foxhound fuel?
I love Foxhound fuel. I use it every day, especially the hydrate. That's my favorite one.
Cool. Are you having fun at the Dream No Geek Camp 2021?
It's the dream. You know, it's a f***ing dream.
You heard it here first, folks. If you don't drink Foxhound fuel, you're not gonna be back for the second session. So excited and happy that we did this today. Now we can not relax, but settle in a little bit more, man. Most of the hard work's done now. Most of the hard work is done. Now we know we can do it, and we're gonna do it for a while to come.
Ha ha ha. What are you doing there, sir? Yeah?
Yep. The recovery. So, trying to get it in between sessions. See what's up. I don't got a mixer bottle, but it'll work.
I'll send them out to you.
Yep. Right here. What's oh, what's that? Brother, did you see the brother's all right there? You see the brontosaurus out there?
Yeah, I see it. Nessie?
Right there. There we go.
Move way up there.
Woo!
Man, coming in, we still had people that were experiencing lots of travel issues on the way in. Some people's flights were canceled. Some people missed their flights. They got in after dark, for example. So a lot of people really hadn't even seen the layout of the land yet. So after the training of the first day, they came down to the Jefe house, checked out the views, checked out our pool and stuff. We got Matt and Ricky down from the Ironclad crew to come kick it with us. Brandon and Lindsay got there. Isaac and Becca were first able to show up, and we really started like trying to settle in a little bit more. If you like this, good. We like it too. That's why we filmed it and put it out here on YouTube. So you should like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the other episodes. We're going to be dropping a new episode every Friday. Okay? So thanks to our sponsors that allow this to be possible, the Musgrove Trial Firm, 678-226-1994, Dogfight Dojo, Supernatural Survivor Gear. So, why can't I say that?
I can cut in.
Why can't I say that?
So cut. Now,
Dogfight Dojo and Supernatural Survival Gear. Does anybody else have trouble saying that? Supernatural Survival Gear. Survival. Supernatural Survival Gear. It's a tongue twister, Kent. God. I'm sorry. Thank you to our sponsors, the Musgrove Trial Firm, 678-226-1994. Thank you to Dogfight Dojo and Supernatural Survival Gear for the rash guards that they sent down to everybody at the camp. Those things were amazing. And thank you to Foxhound Fuel for the hydration packs. I got several good people feedback from having that down there. Special thanks to Hotel Costa Verde where we had the event. Without them, none of this would have been possible. So thank you so much to them for allowing us to have the event there. Thank you to Manuel Antonio Surf School and our friend Lorenzo. They set up some amazing tours for us that you'll see later on in this season. Several waterfalls and an awesome surfing day that's going to be cool. You don't want to miss that. My buddy Lorenzo, thank you. Piece of shit. If you don't drink Foxhound Fuel, you're probably dead because you're dehydrated.